Good morning, Carmel. I'm Ashlyn Waters.
And I'm Alina Kaplan with your live morning announcements. Today is Thursday, March 20th. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Starting off today's show with some uplifting news. After 9 months in outer space, astronauts Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams have returned home.
The two NASA astronauts landed in calm waters off the coast of Florida Panhandle, ending a long stay away from Earth.
Williams and Wilmore took off in June in their test flight of Starliner.
The astronauts are expected to feel dizzy and disoriented as they get back accustomed to Earth.
In other news, Ramadan is soon nearing its end, with it expected to end on the 29th of March. Let's check out what senior Fariel Hader loves about Ramadan.
My favorite part about Ramadan is getting to just connect with my faith and with other members of the Muslim community. I feel like I'm more connected to them during this month, and I think that's really nice.
It's so great to hear about all the positive outcomes from Ramadan.
Keeping things upbeat, let's take a look at the musical side of Carmel.
Last week, the Carmel Jazz Band's annual Expressions concert featuring jazz bands 1 through 5.
Each performance included anywhere from 1 to 6 solos. The jazz bands performed pieces by renowned musicians Charlie Parker and Steve Miller, and included a special performance of Everything in Its Right Place by Radiohead.
Be sure to support your fellow Greyhounds at their upcoming events, Jaws a la Mode, an event dressing the freshman cafeteria up as a vintage nightclub on Friday, April 25th and Saturday, the 26th.
These performances look awesome. I'm definitely going to have to check out the upcoming ones.
Speaking of checking things out, let's see what's going on in entertainment with Sophie and Sophia.
Good morning, Greyhounds. I'm Sophie Lewis.
And I'm Sophia Celzo, back with your entertainment update for this week.
Starting off with movie news, the live-action Snow White is set to come out tomorrow, March 21st.
It stars Rachel Zegler as Snow White, Gal Gadot as the Evil Queen, and Andrew Burnap as the Prince.
It is said to include all of the original music and follow the original storyline of the nature-loving princess.
I'll have to go see. In other pop culture news, the iHeartRadio Music Awards were earlier this week on Monday.
The show featured many amazing performances by artists such as Billie Eilish, Gracie Abrams, Kenny Chesney, Bad Bunny, and more.
Some wins of the night include Sabrina Carpenter winning Pop Artist of the Year, Billie Eilish winning Album of the Year, and Jelly Roll winning Country Artist of the Year.
They're such great performers. In other performance news, Carmel's Performing Arts Department has officially started rehearsals on the spring musical Big Fish.
The musical will take the stage May 15th through 17th, but we'll have more information for you on that later in the semester.
In other Carmel news, Carmel Mayor's Youth Council is hosting a badminton tournament tomorrow night for charity. It will go from 6 to 8 and be held in the CHS Fieldhouse.
There is an $8 entry fee, and your team can have 2 to 4 players. You can sign up with the link in their Instagram at CMY Council.
The winning team gets to donate all proceeds to a charity of their choice, so show out, Greyhounds.
Well, that's all we have for you this week. Have a great day.
Thanks for that update.
I'll be sure to check out all these upcoming events.
Now that it is officially the first day of spring, let's see how to build a mini terrarium for the season before sending it over to sports with Jamie.
Hey Greyhounds, today we're going to be building a terrarium as a way to celebrate the nice warm weather that we've been having recently. All of my supplies here I got from Lowe's, and this container is actually an old terrarium I had that I'm going to be redoing because it ended up dying. But if you don't have an old terrarium, that's totally fine. You can actually use an old mason jar. Any sort of container that is glass and that seals at the top will work just fine for this. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm taking the succulent that I bought and I'm breaking up all of the roots that were super tight from being in the pot, and I'm just sort of setting it to be even with the soil. Next I'm taking this plant that I got, and I ended up having to separate out all the little stems so I could fit it around the edge because it wouldn't fit as one big cluster. And I actually ended up having to take my succulent out because it was too hard for me to reach around the edges while it was in the middle. I'm taking my third and final plant. I bought this one because it had some nice bright colors I thought would break up some of the dark greens. And this one I just decided to tuck into one of the corners, sort of out of the way. I'm going back in with my first succulent, and I'm just sort of trying to make room for it and push it back down in the middle. And it's really that easy. This is what it looks like. Just be sure to water it and you're done.
Good morning, Greyhounds. I'm Jamie Wag here with the quick CHTV sports update. Kicking it off, boys lacrosse faced Guerin last night and dominated with the final score of 23-4. The boys' next game will be tomorrow night at Forest Hill Central at 7:30. Flipping it over to girls lacrosse, last Tuesday they matched up against Center Grove and took a large win with the final score of 16-2 as it moves their record to 3-0. The girls' next game will be tomorrow night at Murray against Hinsdale Central. That's all I've got for your sports update. Now let's send it back to Ashlyn and Alina.
Now, before daily announcements, we would like to say happy birthday to everyone listed below.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Now on to daily announcements.
Happy Mental Wellness Week. The Name That Tune tradition is back today in your SRT. Get ready to have some fun and test your music knowledge.
And tomorrow is the final day of Mental Wellness Week. Show your school spirit by wearing any Carmel gear, and be sure to stop by during lunch to hang out with the therapy dogs. It's the perfect way to wrap up the week.
Project Social has their own March Madness today after school from 4:05 to 5:30 in A206. Join them for some snacks and card games. All are welcome.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes will meet tomorrow morning at 8:15 in the freshman cafeteria. All are welcome.
There will be a call-out meeting for girls soccer this Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m. for players and parents. The meeting will be held in the Carmel High School varsity gym. Please enter through door 21.
Seniors, before spring break, please check your name on the composites which are located outside the windows of the activities office. This is how your name will be read at graduation and the picture used in the commencement program. If you did not have your picture taken by the Prestige by the October deadline, you will be listed as not pictured. Report any corrections to Mrs. Gabbard in the activities office.
Many more announcements can be found by scanning the QR code.
Well, that's all we have for you, Greyhounds.
But stay tuned for Name That Tune. Get ready to battle other SRTs.
Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at CHTV Carmel Television and follow our Instagram at Carmel TV so you can stay updated with all the latest news. Signing off, this has been Ashlyn Waters
and Alina Kaplan with your live morning announcements. See you next time,
and have a thoughtful Thursday, Greyhounds.